Okay, we've got video recording. I want to make this a video, all right? Say hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Can't hear the game? Oh my gosh, I'm so smart. I had the game muted the whole time. Pro stream remote. I'm so good at this. End of the world, what are you talking about? Killing a princess? I could just turn around and leave? Can I just turn around and leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Continue down the path.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yes.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Exactly. This is the moral decision.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You don't, because I'm leaving.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Quietly continue down the path.
Silence is deafening.
I'm leaving. Bye.
Oh, would you look at that? We're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems
Yeah.
there's always a choice.
I'm
I tell
leaving.
you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Is that the cabin's right there? The cabin is right next that way. Not that way, the other way. The other way, the way my finger's pointing.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Okay. I'm a little concerned, albeit maybe even perturbed perchance.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than
This is
you
the
do
Stanley
about
parable
the world.
all over again.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
No one else does that? That's my plan. After stream, it's in my calendar. Fortunately, can't do anything about it. It's scheduled. I am walking into the forest towards certain demise. Not my choice. It's just kind of a thing that I do.
Because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
You would wander into forest to
On a
die.
path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're back here. Is it just that was just a way of it telling that I don't get to escape?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Those walls weren't here last. What wall? Oh, there's fucking walls. I'm mentioning the walls.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
No, that's true. He's got a point. I could lie. How long should I keep this bit going? Should I just go? Okay, I think I should just go. I'll just go to the cabin.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet...
This is me, voice of the
Out
contrarian.
the window. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
For me, at least 2 more times. I'll look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
This is the mirror,
What are you
though.
talking about?
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Rawr. It's our hand though, we're like a monster, rawr. We took the blade, so I'm going to enter the basement. Because that was what we decided.
The basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases.
I built it, sorry, I turned my brain off. I took my pen, I started doodling. The stairs came as a result.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I like this guy. I like this guy right here.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing.
You went off the floor plan. There was no floor.
And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
What the hell
You
was
can't
that?
keep moving the text box.
Why are you even here?
Why is she talking to me like that?
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
I like this guy. This guy's good. Why is that like... Oh! So we try to kill her, we leave her in the basement, and we try and free her all at the same time.
Wait,
Yep.
That's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different.
Can you stop putting your subtitles behind me? Oh my god.
Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I'll do my best. Oh. Bye. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else. A mirror. Approach the mirror.
You don't do this. Fine.
I feel like this is a thing that I should not have experienced first. I feel like I should have done what the game wanted me to do first and not this. It's you.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey.
They know I'm playing this my first time. Woo!
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins?
This is so much for the first time playing this game.
Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh. So we like... Okay, so it's like this entity thing is like, hey, fucking play the game, idiot. And then come back here and maybe we can figure this out a little bit. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. All right. Like I said I should have done. This is the go through the game normally.
You're here.
Play the game, idiot.
And do what needs.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a prince, if anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Rude. Is this seamstress hot though? Important question. These are things we need to think about before we act, right? Is the person a valuable member of society? And also, are they hot? Those two factors decide whether they live or die. So we got the knife. I think it's important we grab the knife, you know, just in case.
Basement, her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
She does not sound
It's almost as if
dangerous.
she's the-
I mean, maybe, if that's how you want to think about it.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Why she sound like that? I know that look when she started talking. Shut up.
We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Okay, well, I'm not stupid. Just because she's hot doesn't mean I'm stupid. Tighten your grip or drop. Well, I don't like either of these options. Tightening my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Oh, threatened are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
Well, stop saying it like that. I'm not dropping it.
Then I'm not talking to you.
fine. Then I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess we are.
Come on.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
Okay, so it's telling us we gotta choose. All right, I'm dropping it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Hold on, I didn't agree to that. Relationship? Are you coming on to me? How long have you been down here?
Too long.
I'm trying to get information right now. All right, so it's either we leave her here. Okay, fine, we'll look at the chains.
For the love of... They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Fuck it.
Against your better judgment.
Her eyes are huge.
The blade is sharp, and
Oh.
you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone.
Your cursor changed? Yeah, I got blood on the knife now.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
Oh, the narrator's gonna
As
try
the
and stop
princess
us.
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Oh, the narrator's changing it. Oh, warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy. You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
So much for fucking helping each other out. What the hell? I tried. Chapter 2, the prisoner. Wait. Chapter 2! This is 2! Whatever just happened is going to lead into this. This is directly correlated. We got progress. Our storyline did not end. We're still going.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust
Voice of
a
the
word out
skeptic.
his mouth.
I kind of understand the whole eldritch ending that we got. It's like, as you like go through these endings, they give you into chapter 2 and you reset, but then you have something that like changed in you. And so you get these like voices that like become this amalgamation, and the more you get the voices, it like combines into whatever that ending is.
inclined to
Maybe
agree.
you have a lot of
I don't remember
voices.
what happened
I got
last
one.
time, maybe
It's
why.
the one come all the way out here. All the way out here. I'm not going any farther. I'm not vomiting on stream. Stop fingering your mouth.
Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did,
I need to move my webcam again. Where can I go? I can go here, maybe. No, because that's my choices. But where do I go? Can I go here? Here we go. Look at that.
did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Can I go an ending without existential dread?
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
Let's go to the basement. We're not spending any more time. We're not giving the narrator any more ammo. We're
The door
going.
to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Is the voice different? The voice sounds different. I just realized I'm still covering up the dialogue. Whatever. I'm here now.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves.
Why is she a child now?
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a
Stop.
seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Can we, like, stop the... I can't... I keep blocking everything. I should go over here. I think I should be over here. Maybe? I don't know. Whatever. I'll sit with her.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Yeah. How am I supposed to cut you out?
All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Okay.
She would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
I'm covering the... I don't know what to do. I guess we'll do this. Other chain on the wall. Who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Inspect
I
it.
wouldn't do that if I were you. Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Oops.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck. And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Did you know?
No.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
No one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
Alright, we'll
You
wait
and the
then.
princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. Time passes. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work. I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger and larger.
Ooh. Have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
Still rude. You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change.
Oh.
The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Oh.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly there are no walls. And then... And... I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Oh.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
What the fuck? Just got a text message on my phone. Hey Charles, did you know that 80% of all suicide deaths in Michigan are men? I'm streaming Slay the Princess right now. Oh. Oh, the creature, she's getting absorbed. Oh. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. We're following the storyline that I started in the beginning. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown.
I am more than I was before.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not.
I think next we're
She
not
will
grabbing
make
the
for a
knife.
clever heart.
I think that's what we'll do.
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
I think what we should do is we should kill her first before we do the don't bring the knife stuff. Not bringing the knife opens a lot of avenues. Killing her is kind of straightforward. Take the blade.
You take the blade from...
We're taking it. We're going to the basement.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding
Still
her
inert.
to step forward.
Just do it.
Your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's
Oh
hesitation.
my god! She looks so scared!
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Dewey. The Razor, Chapter 2. I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here
I
again?
assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she didn't kill you.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her.
Alright, take the blade.
Take the blade from the table.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands.
Can I, like, throw the knife? Just like, wah! And then I don't have to go near her?
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, that's not right.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
You have... If I come closer, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No! I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to... not stabbing distance to help me.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Why are her hands behind her back? I know you have a knife.
Knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
No way. No way is she holding it how I think she's holding it. What if you're hiding it somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere.
What the?
secret.
What did I just open? I did not mean to open that.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to
Oh my god. Did you open your secret prison first? I guess.
But that doesn't
They
mean
had
that
settings for
something
accessibility.
me. If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
Alright, after this option, we're stabbing her. Screw it.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Yep.
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
Hers at first, then yours.
Hee.
How? What did she even hit us with?
Yeah.
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh.
You're going to die now.
Okay. The arms race.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
We've got the mirror too, which is good.
Metal table, a pristine blade perched.
We take it.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic.
A slide! Yay!
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
All these ideas suck. Think of something better.
That's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think. She skewers you. We don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
What the fuck is going on? I'm getting confused again. We're going to fight. We're going to have to stiff upper lip. We're going to appeal. We're going to surrender. Let's beat her to it.
Then you skewer yourself. She skewers you. 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 And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Does it? Mutually assured destruction.
You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only... Don't care, just want to win. Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
What the fuck?
Behold, the perfect woman. How is she still alive?
Good question.
I quit. I'm done. Forget it. Narrator.
Empty your mind.
It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you are already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. The blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. None of you will survive. Neither of you will survive. But neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. And she gets absorbed. Oh. You've withered. What do you think of that,
This
Vessel?
one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
Oh.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
We can take the blade. Do we throw it out? I think we throw it out.
You take the blade from the...
Okay, hold on. Uh-oh. Enter the basement.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Drop it. I think we've done this one before, so give me a second. Let me skip through it.
Wait, this isn't watch me.
We'll do this. Why not?
You bring the blade down and okay. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely...
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one.
Oh.
But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact. Unknown...
She's fucking beating our ass.
Oh, too weak to even try fighting back. How disappointing.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over.
Is that it?
Everything goes dark.
Oh, we die.
And you die.
The tower. Go to the cabin.
The interior
Oh, this is different.
Larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small. No blade.
Enter the basement.
Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs.
You won't
Oh.
be kidding. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Oh my god. This is the fucking...
You're
Someone
some
said
strange
something
connection.
about being a bottom earlier. This is that ending.
Pointless it- The princess towers over you, almost glowing
What?
in the weak. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The
Okay.
little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I don't think I can refuse her. Sorry.
Are you serious? Just don't say anything. How hard can it be to not say anything? You haven't felt her angelic fingers run along the edges of your mind. You haven't felt
Oh my
her
god.
nails.
You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Is that so? Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
Okay.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
I have to be like some sort of like griffin or something. Let's do it.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
Okay.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong.
Greasy?
Trying to conceal you from me.
What?
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person.
Oh, it's the broken
It's
one
something
thing.
different
Guy.
now.
Voice
An
the
echo.
broken.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Interesting.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
What just happened? What did she do? Just squeezed him.
Without hesitation,
He got
you
squeezed.
to your feet.
Oh. Okay.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls.
Oh, I
from
like
her
the
face.
voice. The voice
She is
overlay.
loose,
I like it.
and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. It's time for us to leave.
Okay. Bye. Time to go to the long quiet. You're unraveled. How many more vessels do you need?
Whatever
Oh.
you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular.
We got one more to do.
A final multitude.
Perfect. I think I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
The blade is your...
Alright, we've seen this. We're going to the basement. No blade.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh. I'm here to save
How
you.
many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Hello. What's your name?
Oh, you can address me as your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess.
Oh, she's
if
so
your Royal Highness
nice
is
now,
too formal.
too.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I
True.
don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk. So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
We're getting her out of here.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. You attempt to make your way out of the basement.
Okay.
But the door
So you just can't. All right.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh my god! Me when I'm hungry. Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade.
Now she's got a little bit of blood on her mouth.
Her limb falls to the ground. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours.
She's like, yay!
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, so we gotta try and save her now. Hopefully.
As the princess approaches
Oh boy. Alright, we're doing this again.
Steps. Wait, this isn't fair. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her. Okay, warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Resist.
The blade! Move the blade!
We both know this isn't you.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into
Oh.
your chest.
Okay, so we still die.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Why is she so cute killing us though? Honestly, she's so nice about it.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, she's so sad.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. The damsel. So the way I'm kind of interpreting this game now is that the way you interact with her is determining how she is. Like, she talks about, like, you need different perspectives to make me whole. I think these perspectives are, like, how you're choosing in the game affects her character in the, like, as the game goes on. And so I think the, like, it being the damsel is you perceived her as a damsel, so now that is kind of what her character is in this iteration.
If only you knew what you did.
Yep, we got the voice of the smitten. Here we go. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I'm sorry what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out.
She's the Uwu princess. Exactly.
No, she's a prisoner.
Look at her.
You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
She didn't do anything wrong.
If her
She just
hand
did a
could
little
slip out of the
stabby
chains,
stab.
Why hasn't she done it already?
Just a little bit.
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Exactly, voice of the
I'm
smitten.
free, and you're not trying to kill me this time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
A hug.
I think I want to leave. And I think... I don't know. What do you want to do?
I just want to leave. We'll figure out the rest
Sounds
later.
Perfect.
The princess
Yay!
keeps your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Aww.
You and the princess
Yay!
walk up the stairs.
I'll make it look like she's going up the stairs.
Look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
She can be as happy as she wants.
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Lame.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah, exactly.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I think we can do it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open.
Yeah!
Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
I love this. Is so good.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance.
Oh
you can do
fuck! The
right thing.
fucking knife
Take
is
the blade
still
from the
there.
table and
Uh-oh.
slay-
Nope.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
And then you step outside.
Yay! You can slay something else.
happy
She's the one that's
ending
doing all
at
the
last.
slaying right now.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go?
Oh,
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
he's so real.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no. Oh, because we're going to the. Yep. Bye. We'll see you later. You are nothing at all. Oh. Oh, there's a bird. Y'all see the bird? Well, that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you
I
me?
think you know what I am.
Oh! A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass to two. Another crack forms in another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. And then another crack forms, another, okay, broken glass. So this is the narrator. There we go.
Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it?
Oh,
You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
oh,
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
oh. So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it.
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Are you really? I need to know what she is.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Like I said, this isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Why do you want me to
Among
do that?
other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Okay. I have to
I've
think.
said my piece, and my time is up. I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
And he's gone. The final fragment of glass shatters. You see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Hello.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I'm the Long Quiet.
Attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting.
Why does it look like she's eating her own
a pale imitation of what I actually am.
It really does. What happens now?
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Don't you have a say in all this?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Did it even matter what roads I
If
took?
you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh?
Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Oh, hey, it's the damsel. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation. That isn't what any of this has been about. That.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Oh?
You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark.
Okay.
When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
Okay. Explore, address this vessel's statement directly computed to appeal. It's always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other. They don't have to do that anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Okay.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts or not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once.
Uh-huh.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives. And yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
I'm not getting any of this. There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us, bringing the whole of reality into the picture.
We are the whole of reality. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Oh.
Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Okay. I just keep going.
There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Ooh.
What I offer you is not perspective.
Okay.
It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea
good
how
to be
it's
here.
good to hear you.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Oh.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick.
Oh, I like
You
this.
ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Okay.
Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place. Oh, you made it here too? We never really got to talk
I love
about it,
him.
did
He's
we?
back.
This one, I mean.
Let's describe it.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore.
I got bug bites on my legs.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Take the blade.
That's probably for the best. You've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if I suggest that twice, especially since you never took me up on it last time. There's the guy I know.
I missed what they were saying. Am I supposed to throw it? I'm doing it.
You actually did it. I know I just told you not to, but I'm proud that you did it anyways. It's like you've finally left the nest.
All right. Let's go.
Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We don't know what you want from us. But let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
Okay.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
Continue down the stairs.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last
there she
time.
is.
Just stairs. No weird.
Oh, she's not
fuzzy
chained
stuff
up anymore
or monsters
either.
Trying to pull us apart.
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've
Won't
lived
bite
together,
this time.
and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found a way to move outside of the script. Are we missing a page?
Sit. It's good to see you again.
It is, for all of us. We've seen so many threads of stories told between us, but this moment is unexpected. Even when we've seen it all, you still managed to surprise us.
What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
We don't know. We've seen through so many eyes, but all of them have been hers. We like you as you are. We like us as we are. Maybe we would have liked her version of us too, turning the wheel of a cosmic cycle together. But that's not the choice you made, even though she did everything in her power to convince you. It took courage for you to make your way down here, away from the paths others would have had you walk. We find that courage beautiful.
Yay.
That's the worst part of us. That's me she's talking about. I think that's the point. There is no worst part of us.
Which princess are you?
It's so tempting to speak as she would, to simply state that we're all of them, but there were also something new. We don't know if you'll find that answer satisfying. Perhaps you'd rather hear that we're the first version of her that you've met, but that we've been shaped by the experiences of all of the others.
Okay.
Yes. That feels right to us.
I don't think I want to be a
Hard
god.
agree. Seems overrated. Too much pressure.
But that's what you've always been, even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are, and neither can we. So, you might as well embrace it.
True. What if we just leave?
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore, it's the spirit of the thing.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible, or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Take her hand. Aww. Not knowing exactly why I want it. Yeah.
After so many iterations, so
Not
many different
knowing.
versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job. Don't
Thanks.
mention it. Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
Let's go. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door, and also on the wall, and also on you. You feel their hand trouble in yours. They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence. They have no part to play anymore, and they know this, yet they still are. And then they cross the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with them.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together. With someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
Are you ready?
It's hard to tell with so many voices talking at once. But we're more ready than we're not.
Aww. Yay! That's so cute! I like that. That was good.